we can kind of open up some of your worldview. We can help kind of broaden that and show you some more realities that kind of exist in our lives and that you may not always be aware of, that we can address what you consider to be a normal family, what you may think of drug addicts, what you may think of prisoners, and even what you think of students and what a normal student is. So I'm going to let Tanner take it away. And from here on out, we're just going to kind of talk through our lives. We're going to start out from when we were both young and born. And then we're going to talk for about 30 minutes, just so you have kind of a gauge. And then after we're done talking, we're going to open up the floor for questions. We'll put a link for an anonymous question link. You can just type it in there. We're not going to ask anybody to raise their hands, both in person or online. And we'll do questions for 30 minutes, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm going to let Tanner take it away, and thank y'all.
All right, thank you. My name is Tanner Vaughn. I was born in Dallas, Texas. I'm from Red Oak, Texas. And I'm just going to go through my life story and kind of share with you how my life evolved and how my life took a different path than my little brother's, but we grew up in the same household. Whenever I was a kid, I was like any other normal kid. Was very social from the get-go. I always wanted to talk to everybody. I wanted to make friends with people. I was inseparable from my mom, from my dad. I was, at an early age, I figured out that I liked sports a lot. I played Pee Wee football, I played T-ball. I was wild from the beginning. And one time we were in Walmart, me and my mom. I don't think my little brother, no, my older brother was there with us, but she took me out of the shopping cart and I took off running through the store. I just said bye to her and tried to go find some people to talk to and some kids to play with. And they locked down Walmart and called me over the loudspeaker. So when I got to the front of the Walmart, my mom, of course, she was in tears. She thought somebody had taken me, you know, and that I was gone forever. And I didn't know no different. All I thought was I was just trying to socialize, find friends, and be me. And she never really let me out of her sight after that. She always kept a close eye on me and was a good mother, was always there for me and my older brother. Did a bunch of family activities, went on vacations, took me to my sports, always showed up to my football games. My dad was my football coach. And on the weekends, it was really me and him. We would, you know, I remember driving in the truck and going to our football games and listening to old classical rock and just that father-son bond. And then I got older and I started to see that life, you have to figure out life, figure out how, even at a young age going into my teenage years, I had to figure out how I was going to socialize with girls, how I was going to socialize with friends, how I was going to please my friends, how I was going to please my family, how I was going to just be the best person that I could be to both worlds. And around that time,
I popped into the world. And so, again, my oldest brother and his oldest brother is 10 years older than me, 2 years older than him. His name's Nick. One missing piece you might notice in person and online is this event is called Three Brothers, Three Paths. There are only two brothers here. Our oldest brother passed away about 5 months ago in November. And in this time, we're going to share some of his story as well. Yeah, so right around the time, this is our older brother, by the way. Right around the time Nick and Tanner were around 10 and 8 years old, I popped into the world, and a lot of my earlier memories were watching Tanner and Nick grow up. Tanner kind of shared a piece about when he was a teenager, you know, he was really involved with friends, really involved with sports and school. If I remember correctly, you were on the principal's list and honors list and all the smart things. And so I grew up watching both of them. I grew up watching Nick and Tanner and kind of their friend lives and their school lives. And as he mentioned, in his teenage years, he was trying to figure out who he was. And so I had witnessed a lot of that both and in Nick. And I didn't always understand it. I didn't always understand why they would want to hang out with their friends and not hang out with their little brother. Because I just want to go outside, go play in the creek, or go play football. And so I tried to stick by their side as much as I could. I looked up to them. I thought they were super